like my new living room decor. I'm starting it off trying to make you laugh because I'm about to just probably cry again. Oh my god, we've cried like, move my hanky out of the way. We've cried probably 2 or 3 times today. There's a fruit fly on my door, hold on. Infestation. I'm very overwhelmed anyway with all of like the workload and stuff at the moment. We're very busy. Obviously candles are busy, it's great. But what I have chosen not to speak about, those of you who've been around for a while will remember that at the start of this year we had a lot of negativity and other candle brands copying our stuff. That was kind of the extent of it. They were copying, and a lot of brands have and were leaving negative reviews on our page. Particularly that was on our Amazon, which kind of all fizzled out after I spoke about it. That was that. Since then, I decided that I didn't want to come onto YouTube and be really negative every week. Every week I was so down from everything that was going on that I just was coming on here and I felt like I was being such like a draining person on the YouTube. And I didn't want to do that. This whole page was designed to help inspire people to start businesses, whether it be candles or not. It was just inspire you to start a business or to have something for yourself, or to watch a business if you're interested in that sort of thing, or if you've already got a business and you like watching other businesses and how people are doing, and just like cozy stuff to watch while you're doing your business stuff. So I didn't want to come on and be negative anymore. But what I've been dealing with the whole of this year has, and especially in the last month, it is just absolutely vile. The amount of hate messages I get, and I haven't wanted to say it on here, like I say to you guys, because I don't want to also portray this side of business, because I have not heard anybody speak about this anywhere else. I don't know of any other businesses that receive hate messages, postal messages, people coming to the house is the extreme. I don't want to say anything else about that, but I'm talking people coming to my house, my address. That is what I've been dealing with this year. It's vile, it's disgusting, it's too much. It's making it really difficult for me to put my life on here, if I'm honest, and especially the last few weeks. It's making me feel really, really rubbish. It's not going to have the desired effect that any of these people think they're going to have, of like their business being better or my business being worse, or whatever they think they're going to get from this, unless they just like making people miserable. I don't know, maybe they just like being horrible, but I assume they want some sort of gain of it, of that they want my business to do worse or their business to do better. Not that bloody them messaging me all this stuff is going to do anything, but potentially they might scare me enough to stop doing the business. It's not going to happen. The business is my life, and the business is going super well. No matter what these people do, it's going to be fine. But it's just so, it's horrible. It's really, really horrible. And it's like, I was so badly bullied at school. And I think I kind of locked that away. And at the time when I was at school, I dealt with it quite well. And, you know, I was like, very much like, oh, whatever, like, you're not going to get anywhere in life, and I'll get some. I know it sounds really cocky, but that was kind of like my way to get through it. It was like, they're going to be horrible and I'm going to be kind, and eventually it will work its way out and I will end up, you know, in the better position. And it did. And I've always kind of told myself, like, no, I've tried to build it back up. Like, no, people are nice, people are kind. It was just school. Like, people are nice now. You're an adult, you're a grown up. People are going to be nice to you. And I've been trying to retrain myself that kind of like, people are okay and people are nice. And to be fair, this YouTube account, you guys have been amazing for that, because it's the first time I've had people like be nice to me and support me and be happy for me in a very long time. But it's also obviously brought in a lot of the opposite. And now I'm a grown up. It's very, very weird receiving the amount of hate and just how disgusting some of it is. It's crazy to me that can happen as an adult. And now I'm like, okay, like I'm going back in my little hole here of like, okay, I don't want to speak to anyone. Like, I don't want to be around people. Like, people are horrible. I'm scared. Like, I'm scared to be at the house alone. I'm scared to, you know, go out, and I don't want to say get recognized, but, you know, I'm scared people are going to be finding me. That's how like insane this stuff has got. Like the Instagram messages, emails, letters, people. I'm 27 years old and I feel like I'm 15 again being bullied at school, and I just don't know how I feel about it. And I've hidden it from the YouTube for so long because I don't want any of you to worry about me, because I'll be all right, but I've got to my limit now, and I just want to make it known on here. And to all of you that are watching that other people doing it, fuck off. Just piss off. Leave me alone. It's like, it's so draining. I've had the afternoon off after having that little chat with you earlier. Me, my mum, my sister went out for some lunch. Get myself up. I think we've come up with an idea to do, I'm going to make like basically a new email account that one of the girls that's now working for me is going to have access to instead of me, so I don't have to see all of the hate come through anymore. I'm not mentally strong enough to cope with it. I wish I was, and I'm not. I'm surprised I'm not, like I said, like coming out of school the way school was for me, but I'm not strong enough to see it. I think it's because it's every day now, and I think seeing stuff like that every day, no matter how great I think I am, I know that I'm a kind person. I know, I say this while I'm like waving a knife around, I know that I'm a good person, but when you're having people say things every single day to you, or getting arsey with you, or, you know, just not being very nice, you start to like kind of lose track of yourself and what you're about, and it starts making me not want to be nice to people and not want to speak to people at all. And I don't want to be like that, so I've got to separate myself from these things and these people and these comments, and the only way I can do that is by not being the one with access to it. So I'm quite lucky and fortunate that I'm in a position at the moment where I have taken somebody on who can do that for me. So basically I'm separating myself from customer service in a way. If anybody is showing signs of being like that, basically I'm just going to make a new email address, and I'm not going to be the one handling it. So picked up some cute little purchases while we're in town. Very unlike me outfit. Nike socks, but they're in like really autumnal colours. On this pile of clothes on the top of our actual chair. I'm really funny with like materials and textures and stuff, and I think having a luxury candle brand, I'm definitely somebody that likes a little luxury in life, and cashmere is obviously very expensive, but my god does it feel good on the skin. So I picked up this lovely cashmere, I don't even know what you call it because it's like a gilet, but it's not a gilet because it's a jumper, but it is really, really cute. You can't see the colour quite so well on here because it's looking really grey on there, but it's like a brown. I need some long sleeve tops. I need some thermal long sleeve tops really, because the new house has no heating in it. I picked up this little basic white top, which has got like a little ribbed effect, which I really like. Very, very, very rarely buy new clothes. When I do, I buy quite expensive, nice new clothes, but I buy myself probably like 1 or 2 items a year. But I like to, when I buy them well and buy things that are going to last me a very long time. So that was today's purchases. What's it called when you do shopping to like let out your upset? There's a word for that. It's like emotional shopping. As today I have 19 parcels arriving from DHL, which is my new boxes. This is the final lot. We have 24,000 boxes arriving. I don't think all of them are coming today. I think the bulk of them are coming today and then the rest tomorrow. That's if they've actually dispatched them all. Ignore the plaits. I'm trying to get curly hair again. More nervous now getting the final order than I did with the samples, because obviously the samples were wrong, and we had a lot of corrections and things to make, so I haven't actually seen the proper boxes yet. 20 boxes coming today. Oh, they've got different time slots. They must be on different vans. I've got wholesale orders to go and drop off today, which I'm actually still pouring now because they ordered 2 of the gift sets. They popped on to the end of their order 2 gift sets, and we forgot that they'd ordered 2 gift sets, and we sold and packed up the last of the 2 gift sets last night. So now I've got to rush pour some just to get them their 2 gift sets. It doesn't matter because they're like a hub, and then they ship out to all the shops that they have under their name. So it's going to one of the others, so it's going to have extra cure time because it won't be with them until the end of the week anyway. Also got another lot of like over 1,000 jars coming. I've spent like 2.5 grand on jars this month. Oh no, I've spent more because I ordered gift set jars and big jars as well. So I've spent like close to 3 grand on jars this month, which is very depressing. But I was gonna say it means I'm selling them. It doesn't mean I'm necessarily selling that many. It's just because we're trying to top Amazon up and top my own stock up. But to be honest, my website, I haven't outsold Amazon this month in units, but I've out profited by like thousands, which is very exciting because to have the bulk of the profit come from my website is what I've always wanted. Like if you can keep control of it through your website, like I really suggest you do, because Amazon, as I've said before, it's not a very nice platform to sell through. They can be a bit dodgy with lots of things, holding your money. Like obviously there's absolutely loads of fees, so you have to sell like a lot of units, and you have to have a really good profit margin to be successful on Amazon. But I do have a good profit margin and I do sell successfully on Amazon, but only because I sell like, I'm selling like, I think we're at like 900 units this month so far on Amazon. So like, and even with 900 units there, I've sold about, I think I've sold about 500 or 600 units on my website, and I've profited thousands more than what I've profited on Amazon. So, and lots of those units on my website will be wax melts, which are obviously very low cost, very low retail price. Very happy month for me to be able to say that I've profited more from my website than Amazon, because it'd be the first time ever. Oh my god guys, I haven't even opened the boxes, but they put one of each of the boxes on the side of the boxes. They look so good. Oh my god. How sick. In the middle, we've already taken some to my mum's. Got polystyrene all outside, all sorts on the sofa. Josh, he doesn't want to be filmed for some unknown reason. Guys, we've had such a busy day. The boxes, we've been unpacking them, sorting them out. We had so many orders to get out. The phone won't stop cha-chinging. I'm having the time of my life, but we are so busy. Josh just popped out. It's 7:15 at night. Josh has just gone out to get some fish and chips because I'm too frazzled to cook. We've literally been since 12:30 this afternoon unpacking all of the boxes, checking them all, counting them all. Obviously there's 24,000 boxes, so there's quite a lot, although they haven't all arrived yet. And now there's 4 orders that we didn't manage to get out this morning, so I need to pack those tonight. And then we've got a hair in my mouth. I get really icky about hairs in my mouth. If there's like a hair in my food, even if it's mine, I can't eat the whole dinner. 1 second. Keep filming in here as well because the light. Oh. What? So we dispatched 19. Did we dispatch 19 today? Yeah, 5 that I've got here, and then we've got another 21 to pack. I haven't checked it. Very, very intense. I mean, for a day on the website, it's insane. We've had over £10,000. Should I say that? I probably shouldn't say that. We've had over £10,000 on the website this month. Though, mind you, somebody did like a wholesale order on the website, which was really weird. They didn't message me about doing a wholesale order, and they placed an order of 40 candles on the website. So it luckily they use a discount code. I look absolutely bonkers. Why do I look like... I look like someone I know that I can't see. So, do you like my new jumper? It's got blue at the bottom as well. It's navy with like a little blue bottom bit with a little slit. I got it in TK Maxx yesterday. We went back into town. We shouldn't have because we were very, very busy, but we went, we had some noodles. It was amazing. And I did another little shop because I need to get some jumpers because I don't have any jumpers other than the ones I showed you that I bought the other day. So now I have 5 new jumpers to wear in our new house because it's got no heating. Ignore my face because I've just covered it in my acid stuff. Salicylic acid or whatever bloody hell you call it. It's 11:07 at night. We've only just finished working and we've just worked out that we have actually officially beat our stats from last November on order, like amount of orders that have gone out. Units, we'd already beat it about a week ago, and revenue we beat it about a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, but we've officially beat the amount of orders that have come through, and it's September. Why do I feel like the only time I speak to you anymore is from the floor while I'm wicking jars? The week has been mental. We've launched the new boxes. How cool do my new shelves look with the boxes on? Well, same shelves, new boxes. Everything in this room is so much more colourful and it's making me very, very happy. Been a lot of energy trying to unpack everything and, you know, get everything moved. We've moved so many boxes to my mum's house to try and get them out the way so we have a bit more space here, because we're still dealing with lots of like people coming to the house to check things for the move. So it's really difficult trying to juggle it with the amount of stuff that is in this house. Very, very complicated. It's very difficult at the moment trying to juggle between the website, wholesale and Amazon. We've basically had to let Amazon go to absolute pot at the moment because I don't have enough time to keep them stocked up. The website is so busy, which is amazing. Like, that's what I would always want. I would way prefer the website to be busy enough so I don't have to worry about Amazon, because Amazon, like I've said many times, is a horrible, horrible platform to be part of. And the busier the website gets, the less I will have to bother with Amazon. So it's great. October now. In September, we did like 6 big wholesale orders. Oh no, there was a couple fair as well. It might have been like 8 wholesale orders, which was quite a lot. And I was trying to juggle them with the new boxes. And at the start, I was trying to hold on to a lot of the wholesale orders because I was trying to make sure they would have the new boxes. But then it got a bit difficult because I was building up too many jobs that had to be done once the new boxes arrived. So in the end, we ended up shipping a load of the wholesale orders out in the old boxes. Not that anybody knows, they didn't know about the new boxes anyway. I didn't really know when I was going to have them all here and when I was going to be able to launch it. So the new boxes, it was a bit like, hey, these have just arrived. Like, here you go, and now they're live. So I was planning originally on just teasing it for a while, but then once I showed a few boxes on the Instagram stories, the orders picked up even more. And then I thought, oh my God, like everybody's ordering because they want the new boxes. Because it was like loads of like names that I could see that were looking at the stories. So like people would open my Instagram stories and the first few that open it, because crazy. It got to the point now where so many people see my Instagram stories. I remember like back when I first started, like I'd be like absolutely thrilled if like 100 people saw my Instagram stories. And now I have to like really think about what I'm posting because I don't have time to delete it before people see stuff. But they saw it straight away and were purchasing like as soon as I'd made the post. So we had to actually make the call that night. Well, I made the call that night to take all of the candles off the shelf that were still there in the old green boxes. Oh, did I just put glue on myself? Unpack them and put all the candles into the new boxes. And then what we've done, because I hate wastage, and obviously we're an eco business, is we've then switched all the green boxes into the other room, and we've packed loads of stuff for Amazon in the green boxes so that they don't get wasted. So there's been a whole load go to Amazon yesterday. Oh, well, it went this morning. In all the old green boxes to try and use them up, and I think we've still got one more batch of green boxes to use and then we're done. But that's pretty good, because when I originally planned this project I thought that I was going to have like thousands of green boxes wasted, but we ended up obviously nearly running out. We had to actually like hold off wholesale orders and stuff last week and just say, look, we can't actually fulfill it. And we were also out of, I don't even know if I was filming, but we were out of like labels for so long because my label people, I was supposed to have my label order something like the 12th of August at the latest, and it arrived last week. So like, I think it arrived something like the 25th of September. So that was a massive problem because we were actually out of pumpkin, and obviously the pumpkin sales have been major. How stunning are these? These are probably all backwards. I'm about to pour some of the new ones that are launching on the 24th. It's got a few, not influencers to send to, but people that are just going to do some stuff. Guys, I've got a pallet load of wax coming this morning, but I've ordered it to my mum's because I don't have any room to put it. So I'm trying to pour. I'm going to try and pour before I have to get there for the pallet delivery. It's coming anywhere between 9:30 and 11:30. And it's currently 9:30, so I need to pour. I have poured some newbies. Wax is coming to my mum's in the next hour, so I'm actually going to drive up there just so I can intercept it and make sure they park the pallet in the right place. Wish me luck. And then I'm having my hair done.
Just make sure in the video you remind them that I'm nearly 60.
No, you're not. Girl power.
I've got a broken knuckle.
Broken
knuckle.
But I don't know. Is it splintery? Where do you want it?
Round on the patio.
Oh, Jesus. Holy shit balls.
Muscles.
I can't quite believe what is going on. This doesn't even show you the full thing, actually. And can I just say, this is like a quarter. This is already packed up. And there's loads that won't print. Like, what the hell? I was having a little moment because I was packing the orders and I've got the big mirror in front of me. One sec. And I just caught a reflection of myself and I was like, I've done this. Like, this is actually mental. And I know a lot of you, sorry, if you're not following the Instagram, this is from the big launch that I've done of the new apple crumble and gingerbread candles. I just assume that everybody's following the Instagram, but now I'm thinking about it, you might not, and this might be very confusing. I am not somebody that normally makes a big fuss about launches and really gets a huge amount of sales for launches, so I did not prep enough candles. So I've spent the whole of last night pouring, and I've got the wax boiler on now to try and pour another lot to catch up because I've actually sold way more than I've made. Hence why this is not even all the orders. I just wasn't expecting it for apple crumble and gingerbread because they're not even proper launches. I've got an actual launch of new candles coming this month. But this was just like to be honest, gingerbread is supposed to have been for sale all year, but I forgot to order the labels twice, so we haven't had it. Apple crumble is a replacement of an apple pie candle I used to have, so they're not like new candles or anything. People have had them before, It's a slightly different oil in the apple, but I was not expecting the reaction last night. But I don't know if it's partially swayed by the fact that I've got new packaging, because I think the orders have gone insane since the new packaging. I just feel like it was such a risk in like, I don't know when I made the decision to do this, like May, and I was so scared because it's been a huge investment. I think I've said before, I've spent like 15,000 on all of these boxes, and that's not even including the design work, which is probably going to be like 2 or 3 grand. It was such a big move to make, and I was so frightened because it is either going to go one way or the other, isn't it? People aren't going to like the packaging, or, you know, it's going to change your audience, or it's just going to waste some money and it makes no difference. But I think we can see already that this is going to be really popular. I'm just so glad that I made that risky move, because if you go back to my videos in like June or July, I'm having like a full-on mental breakdown because I've got no money, because I've spent everything on this stuff. I took everything out of the savings that I had for the new workshop that we were going to be building, but because we didn't move house, I was like, oh, I'll just use that instead of taking out a loan or using credit cards, because I was gonna just use a credit card because I really wanted to do this before the autumn. And now it's paying off, and now I'm like, I think I actually need to order more boxes, because I don't think I'm going to have enough stock of the boxes to even last through till Christmas at this rate. Some of them have nearly ran out already. Scents that are usually like my quieter scents, that I did think it might happen that when I launched the boxes, scents that don't normally sell, that have like a really stunning box, might sell more, and it's exactly what's happened. So it's a good thing, because it means I know my stuff, and I know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm talking about. But my God, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe it. We've had so many orders. I can't quite believe it's my business, guys. I can't quite believe it. Anyway, I need to end this YouTube video because I've been filming it for I think another like 2 to 3 weeks. And I need to get something up for you because it's just taking up loads of memory on my phone now as well, because I've been filming it, but I haven't edited it. And I don't know when I'm going to get time to edit it. I'll have to sit down tonight and try and do it. It's currently Sunday the 4th of October, I think. So yeah, hopefully I can get this out to you ASAP. And oh, no, that's all right, that was at the bottom. And I'll catch you in the next one, whenever that be. I'll be drowning.